Hey everybody, it's Kim Dankey, the Shibboleth new member fast track instructor. It is Friday night and I am happy to be here with you. We are going to go over the advanced combination chart. We are going to show you how to find videos on specific topics in our video library. We are also going to go over the restaurant guide and wow challenges. These are some amazing tools and resources. Hey Travis. Travis is with us over there on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, please take a second to say hello, just like Travis did. And we would also love for you to hit that share button. When you hit that share button, it is free to you, but it does let other people know what we have to offer. If this is your first class, please know that your first class is always free. And when you like what you see and you hear, we would love for you to get a membership at shibbolethdeals.com. It is only $99 for a year. This is an amazing value. Amazing. If you are in the Zoom room, please take a second to set your chat to everyone and then say hello. If you know what a perfect day is, please let me know if you had a perfect day. Maybe some of you started on Monday and have had a perfect week. I would love to hear that while we are giving it just a few minutes for everybody to get on tonight. Hey, Tanya, glad you're here in the Zoom room. If you are on Facebook, remember that Facebook is not showing me the comments for very long at all. So if I don't acknowledge you, feel free to say it again. Hey, Leona, glad to have you here in the Zoom room. Who else is with us in the Zoom room? Let's see, we got Melissa. Melissa had a perfect day. That is amazing. Awesome, awesome. Great. Okay. Well, we're doing lap 6 tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to head over to Fast Track, and I always click right up here on top because I have a shortcut to Fast Track. I shortcut everything that I find useful because I know that if I have to do a few extra clicks to get to something, sometimes I don't do it. And so I just make myself shortcuts on my computer and on my phone. So I hope you take that as a little takeaway and you start doing the same things. The easier and quicker you have set yourself up to be able to get to things, the more often you go to them. And we want you to go to this website often. This website is my hub. I just kind of buzz around and hub on this website all day. This is my thing. So we go here and we journal in the mornings. We watch our journal videos. Okay, you want to keep your journal videos all watched when you can. It's awesome. Okay, so in lap 6, if you've been with me all week long, you know that we have gone over the nutshell, Shibboleth in a nutshell on Sunday night. We have honed down in on food combining on Tuesday night, and then on that Monday night. And on Tuesday night, we went over the food library and the timing chart. On Wednesday night, we went over recipe library and grocery lists. And last night, we went over freebies, extras, snacks, meal replacements, etc. And so tonight we've got advanced combination chart, video library, restaurant guide, and wow challenges. If you have missed any of these live webinars each night and you go to lap 2, right there where it says watch the daily fast track webinars, there are 7. I would hold off on checking that one off until the end of the week or until you've watched all 7. Hey, Chris, glad you're here. So this is where you can find the ones that you may have missed if you had something else going on at 7:30 at night. We always record our content so that you can watch it on demand later. All right, so let's have a look right here. Now, if you're spending this full hour with me right now, you probably don't need to watch this video here. This little video here is just a little short tutorial on how to do what we're going to do over here. All right, so the very first thing we're going to look at the advanced combination chart. And you may be thinking, I'm only on day 6. How am I advanced? Well, honestly, hey, Sherry. Oh, I shouldn't say that. My phone is like, it's going to set off my little thing. Hey, Shibby Shop Sherry. That way I won't set off the SIRI. Every time I say hey to her, SIRI goes off. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, so you may be thinking, how am I advanced already? Technically, you can use the advanced combination chart from day 1, but if you are willing to forego those energy, carbs, and fruit and use that phase 1 combination chart for 7 to 10 days, you're just going to get really awesome results. This combination chart is actually one of my favorites because I'm able to mentally eliminate the ones I don't want to do yet. So we're going to go ahead and click here, and I want you to see this. Okay. Now, if you wanted to purchase a membership for a friend, please know that you can do that on our website. It's called the Golden Ticket. And on the golden ticket, it's beautiful on the front with a golden ticket and their certificate number on the front. But on the back is this combination chart, and it's on a nice glossy, thicker paper that they're not going to want to throw away. They would have a beautiful printout of this if you want to get this for Christmas for somebody. But I like to have this on my refrigerator or on the counter in my kitchen or on my phone as a screenshot. I want to keep this close to me. So we have the blue column here, which is fast weight loss. Oh, and before I start talking about this, if there's anybody here tonight that just got started, you can hang with me tonight, okay? Hang with me. You'll learn a lot. But don't let tonight say, I have no idea what this girl is saying, because you really need to do Sunday night's video, okay? That's the overview. But you'll learn something tonight. Just don't get overwhelmed. All right. The blue column is fast weight loss. Why is it fast weight loss? Because you're controlling insulin, and that's one of the secrets to weight loss, okay? The yellow column is faster weight loss, okay? The red column, you are blowtorching fat like you'd blowtorch butter. We're getting that off using that chart right there. But I also like to explain to people that you are living life. You're probably going to do really blue, yellow and red quite often, and throw in some blues. You know, it'll be all right if you have a blue column meal. These meals, really, we call these the lifestyle meals. You're going to have a little bit more of these in maintenance. But if you have one in weight loss, it won't hurt you. You'll be okay. But if you do these every single meal of every single day of every single week, it may just be a little bit slower if you do more of these, okay? But all of them are approved and would make a perfectly combined meal for a perfect day. So let's go ahead and read how one of these reads, because this is not algebra. This is not math. We are not doing any addition. All we're doing is putting things on a plate together. So right here, this reads like this. Category 1, lean protein. That's what the LP is for. The plus sign just means eaten with. Category 2, fibrous carb, eaten with. Category 3, energy carb, okay? So you've got a 1, 2, 3 combination. In this particular combination, I want you to start thinking, ding, 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 on your 3s, which are your energy carbs, and your 5s, which are fruit. I've trained my brain to go ding, 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 because I need to be aware of those specifically, because they need to be combined properly in order to control insulin. So I reverse engineer this. If I'm wanting an energy carb or if I'm wanting a fruit, I'll think about whichever one of those I want first, and then I'll jump over here and go, which lean protein am I going to have with that? Which fibrous carb am I going to have with that? And so what this looks like is you've got a properly combined, I mean, this is a portion plate, okay? You don't want to eat more than what fits underneath your hands. If y'all take your hands like that and lay them down over your stomach right now, you'll realize it's actually quite big. So it'll fill you. You'll be satisfied. You'll be satisfied. Okay, so let's say that you want to eat some corn. Thank you, Patty. If you eat some corn, that corn is going to be about right there. It's going to be about 1/4 of a cup in weight loss. But I just give you that for a visual. I just would put it right there. When you eat corn, your blood sugar elevates. Your pancreas then has to secrete insulin. That is a fat storage growth hormone, and we need to control that. That's what we're learning to do. So when you eat it with, let's say, a chicken breast and green beans, the protein in the chicken breast and the fiber in the green beans neutralize the insulin release that came out because of the corn. You just used food as medicine. And that is what all of these combinations will teach you how to do. Some are more variety on your plate all at one time. You'd have more flavors, more things to taste. You still don't do more than what can fit underneath your hands. The others are a little bit more simple. So when you come down here and you see this PP, that stands for perfect pairing. Perfect pairing means that it does not follow one of these rules exactly, but it has been determined that if you do it just as described in the food library, that it will work. Come over here into the yellow column. MR stands for meal replacements, and the best meal replacements for weight loss are -2, -3 meal replacements. And what that means is we've gone into the meal replacements category on the website, but then we have said, looking at the weight loss meter, which meal replacements are going to be best for weight loss? It'd be -2, -3. So if we stay in that range for weight loss, that would be best. Then we come over here, and I really haven't talked much about hemp products this week, but I am going to teach you how to find a video by Travis that I want you to watch. And HHF is our abbreviation for two things. HH is for hemp hearts. HF is for hemp flakes. And we just put it together as hemp hearts, hemp flakes. And we're going to find a video on that tonight. So this is a combination chart, and we are here to answer any questions that you might have on this. But all week long, you have heard me make your favorites lists. When you have all of your lean proteins in a list, and you have all your fibrous carbs in a list, and all your protein plus fats in a list, and so forth, you literally just pull things from your list to put meals together. Now, they're going to be super simple meals in the beginning. And then you just branch out and you try recipes, and then you see what other people are eating, and you just look at all kinds of things. So it's going to be awesome. But this is the advanced combination chart. And I think you're advanced. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. So let me get this back to normal size. All right. So we're just going to check that box. Now what we're going to do is we are going to practice finding videos on a specific topic in the video library. So the video library has thousands of hours of content in there. Are you required to watch those thousands of hours of content? No, you're not. But there's plenty in there so that, yay, I know the parties are fun, Patty. We're having a party. The video content is there for people that do want to watch it. You can watch as little as you need or as much as you need. But I like to stay close to this topic because I want to stay focused. Okay, but because there are so many things in the video library, you do want to know how to narrow down your search. So we are going to have a look at that. The search bar in the video library can be used to find videos on a specific topic. Please find the search bar in the video library and search for survival kit. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keywords of survival kit. And that's going to be important because when we go over the restaurant guide, you're going to want to know about survival kits. Next, search for hemp, because Travis does a much better job of explaining hemp. Why not let him explain it in one of his really awesome videos? And then we're going to search for the word advanced because I want you to see that there are two videos that go along with the advanced combination chart that you can watch. And then you also notice that there is a heart for every single video. And when you see a video that you like, heart it. Okay, heart that video. The reason you heart that video is because if it was nutritionally information that you feel like you need to go to again, then you'll want it hearted, so it'll be in your My Favorites tab in the video library. Or let's say that you watched a video that tugged at your heartstrings, and when you get a little, I don't want to do this anymore one day, then you go and watch that video. And if you have hearted it, it'll be easier to find. Okay, so I'm clicking here, and this is taking me to the video library. When you are no longer working your way through the fast track curriculum, you're going to access the video library right here, this yellow tab. Okay. All right. So here we are. We're in the video library. And the way that this is laid out is there's a search bar here. And that's the first thing I want you to do is find the search bar. And this right here is the My Favorites tab. So any video that you've hearted is going to be right there. And there are three ways to look at the video library. My favorite is the detail level. And I most people that I talk to really like this detail level. The detail level is there's these 4 different video libraries, and in these 4 different video libraries, see these details, these topics over here. So when you click on a certain topic, let's say we want to watch, I accidentally clicked on stretch a minute, but I want to click there. So if you want to watch videos on that, then you go right there and you watch these videos. And always click, when you click a video, after you've watched it, always click right there and mark yes that you've watched it. What that's going to do is that is going to change the hyperlink right underneath the video from blue to green, and you'll know you've already watched that one. Okay, so that one is a good thing. This is what we're in right now, fast track. After fast track, we're going to introduce you to the silver level daily doses. Those are very important. We're going to talk about those tomorrow night. And then if you want advanced topics, you've got the gold level and the tiger's eye level. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to type in survival kit, because all I want y'all to do with this task tonight is to go ahead and heart these videos so that you can watch them later. I don't actually want you to watch them until you have all of the little boxes and fast track checked off. This is something after you've watched the daily doses, it lets you know your next steps. So right here, this pink one, the one that says Travis's Corner, this pink one right here, survival kit. That's the one I want you to heart. Okay, so click that one and heart it. And then I want you to look for advanced. When you look for advanced, sorry, I'm thirsty. Right here, these are the 2 videos that I want you to heart and watch, but later, not as part of fast track, after you have completed fast track in the silver level daily doses. But these 2 videos right here will go along with the advanced combination chart. So I want you to heart those. And then let's search for hemp. Now, what's really cool about this is, see, this is We Fixed It. Y'all ever start watching cooking videos and can't get off of them? We've got those here on the Shibboleth website too. It's called We Fixed It. And there's 2 videos right there that have the word hemp in them. That's why they pulled up. But what I really want you to watch is this one right here. Phase 2, hemp parts and hemp flakes for weight loss and wellness. This is an excellent video that Travis did back in April of 2020. So this is a wonderful one for you to heart. So I want you to heart those for future watching. And I just wanted you to see how the video library was laid out. While we're here real quick, I want to show you the We Fixed It page. It's a lot of fun. It's in the silver level library. We Fixed It. When you click on We Fixed It, you get videos on how people have made things. Sometimes they are people, and sometimes they are just people's hands and other things, but these are fun to watch, really fun to watch, and they'll show you how to do stuff. I'm not much of a chef, but Shibboleth has helped me cook a little bit more things. Actually, hold on, I was getting distracted. Looking at all those good things. All right, so now you should be aware of how to use the video library and feel confident that you can search for topics using the search bar and find things that you are specifically looking for. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check that box. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to familiarize ourselves with a restaurant guide. Aren't you happy that Shibboleth is a practical and sustainable lifestyle? We're all going to eat out at restaurants at some point in our life. We need to know how to do it. Today I went to a restaurant and I said, I want a Cuban, no bun, no pickles, no mojo slather, and I want green beans instead of French fries. That thing was delicious, absolutely delicious, and it was a great meal. So I mean, I'm just like, I go to restaurants now, I know exactly what to do and how to make up a meal, and I call broccoli the new French fry. But I had green beans today because I was at Marlowe's, and their garlic green beans are really good. Okay, so let's have a look at this. The Shibboleth lifestyle teaches nutrition for all situations. Eating in restaurants does not have to mean a holiday. When looking at the restaurant guide, locate the restaurants you frequent the most often. Read through the list of items listed and open several that you think you would enjoy. It's important that it's not assumed that you can eat the meal just as listed on the menu. I did that one time. I said, oh, I'm gonna eat so-and-so at Applebee's, because I just looked at the listing. And then once I got there and I opened up the listing, I was like, oh, I need to order it like that. So make sure that you open it up all the way. The reason you want to open it up all the way, I'll read that. Ordering instructions will be available for each menu item listed. Reading this before you go to a restaurant can help you prepare a survival kit if you would like. You might like to screenshot a few to have them handy. Yes, Patty ate Mexican food yesterday and kept it perfect. She says, plan before you go to the restaurant and know how to order. And order with confidence. Yeah. So today when I was at Marlowe's and I was ordering that meal, I said to the girl, I said, now my order's going to be a little different. And the reason I said that to her is because I wanted her ears to perk up and pay attention, so that I was doing it. And then after she took my order, she said, let me repeat it. I said, oh yeah, okay. The other thing is when you go to a restaurant, like a fast food restaurant, I want you to not think that you have to order fast. I want you to order good. Order right for Shibboleth. You don't have to order fast. If there's people in line behind you, let them go. You take all the time you need to make a good decision for yourself, or practice ordering before you get there, which I have suggested to many, many, many people. Okay, so let's have a look at the restaurant guide. The first thing I always do is explain how the page is laid out. If you are looking at this on a computer or a phone, then, an iPad, you're going to see this layout here, or a tablet. But if you're looking at it on a phone, you're going to look at it over here, like on the right hand side, that longer look. Okay, as you'll notice, there is a search bar in here. So if you wanted to search for cracker, like Cracker Barrel, that kind of thing. When I type in cracker, what's so funny is I love that it does this. Watch this. If I type in cracker, it gives me these two things. Well, one's from Panda Express and one is from Longhorn that have the word cracker in there. So it doesn't just list out the restaurant. It'll pull any meal that might have that word in it too. But I was specifically looking for Cracker Barrel one day when I found out that it would do that. That's kind of neat. Okay. Now, this restaurant library you can also use the weight loss meter on the restaurant guide. The weight loss meter is another way for us to see which foods is best for weight loss. Now, and when I'm talking about food library foods, I'll say it's just another way to categorize foods. We categorize them toward what type of nutritional profile they have and how they respond in their body. But within each category, some foods are better than others for weight loss. And that brilliant weight loss meter helps us do that. Let's see, Chris says, I looked online for a menu when I went with friends a couple of weeks ago, figured out what to order before I got there. Yes. Yes. And actually today, when I went to Marlowe's, we were going to a different restaurant. And when I looked up that restaurant, I had picked out what I was going to order. Well, then that one fell through and we ended up at Marlowe's, but I've ordered that thing at Marlowe's plenty of times. So I knew what to order at Marlowe's. But yes, Chris is right. If you get in the habit of looking up things, menus of restaurants before you go, you can already be prepared, or take, a tortilla or chips or whatever you might need if you want to use it. So over on the right hand side, we've just got a long list of the restaurants that are here. I want you to also know that just because a restaurant isn't on the list doesn't mean you can't eat there. You can eat at any restaurant. You can make an approved meal at any restaurant. So that's why we have a number one rule for restaurant dining, because let's say that you've got some mom and pop shops in your town and you like to eat at those. You can go and eat at those. You just got to look and see what they've got to order and order it in the right combination. Now, we do consider all meat at a restaurant a category 4, protein plus fat, because at home you might cook that lean protein, which is, see, it says a 1 and a 2 right there, and right here it says a 7 and a 2. You would have cooked that lean protein or that shellfish which is a lean protein, you would have cooked that in the proper oil and you would have done right with it. But at a restaurant, you don't know what they've cooked it in. So let's say they've taken a piece of chicken and cooked it up in olive oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, or something like that. Basically, yeah, Chris says that hers was a local eatery, not a chain, and she figured it out. Yep, that's awesome. You basically have turned that piece of chicken into a protein plus fat when they cook in other things. And no, we wouldn't use those other oils at home when we were making food, but that's part of eating out at a restaurant and having this lifestyle be practical and sustainable, because we're going to do those things. So what we do is we call all meat at a restaurant a category 4, because that is going to help you determine what you can order with that. So if you have some meat at a restaurant, it's category 4. You wouldn't be ordering energy, carbs, fruit, or superfoods with that. It's going to lead you over to a fibrous carb. So that's why that it says this for the #1 rule for restaurant dining. And then the other thing I want to quickly go over right now is this one. There is a Mexican restaurant on every corner in every strip mall, and they have a different name for every one of them. So we couldn't put in all the names for Mexican restaurants. So we just call it all Mexican restaurants. And you would just kind of look through there and see which things you would want to do. I'll come back to that in just a second. And then as you continue going down right here, you've got Applebee's, and then underneath that, everything is listed out. But if you wanted to come over here and just click on Culver's, then you would just be at Culver's, okay? And then let's say that you're inside Culver's and you want to go, all right, what's going to be the best at Culver's? Let me just see if whatever their negative meals would be. All right. And so I do that because I like to make my search smaller. I can always expand my search if I'm not seeing what I want or what I like, but I want to know what's the best of the best first, and then I go from there. That pot roast sandwich was delicious. I had it one time. It was really, really good. But let's have a look at how we would order that. So sometimes when you see this picture here, this is not how you would eat it. That's just a stock photo, okay? Replace their bread with your own category 2 bread for a 0 weight loss meter sandwich, or you may have it without bread or over a side salad as a -2 weight loss meter meal. 0-calorie condiments are preferred, but you may use up to 50 calories in approved condiments, keeping in mind that adding condiments may affect the weight loss meter. Category 4 if having roast beef alone, or category 4+2 with your own bread or salad. Well, what I did was I had it with green beans because they did have that available. So I had it with green beans, which is a category 2. And I just didn't even eat it on my own bread. I just took that bread off and I use a fork. Use a fork. Okay, so let me get to the restaurant guide. I went back a little bit too far because I want to look at this Mexican because it is quite popular. Now, I quit eating Mexican years before Shibboleth because I never did feel good when I left a Mexican restaurant. But the reason I think that Mexican restaurants are so popular is because it is instant gratification when you walk into one. They instantly give you chips and salsa, and that is why they keep coming you back. You get instant gratification. You do not have to wait. I think that's one reason they're so popular. But I feel gross when I leave, so I quit eating there. Okay, so you could do 3 soft chicken tacos. Now let's read this. I think this is brilliant, the way that this is written. So combine the contents of all the tacos into your own Shibboleth approved tortilla. So all the contents of 3 tacos could be used in your one tortilla. Remember your portion control and combinations. This is the funniest statement. If you have filling left over, you may eat it with a fork. I just cracked up when I read that because how many of us think we have to eat it with a chip? It's got to be eaten with a chip. And so it was like, I just needed to hear, eat it with a fork. Okay, I'll eat it with a fork. Thank you for explaining that to me. I don't know why my brain didn't think about that. You may add category 2 or 0-calorie condiments if you'd like. And so that's the way you do that one. Does anybody have, yeah, Yeah, Patty says that her husband felt miserable after his big Mexican meal yesterday, and she felt great on her perfect one. So you can have people sitting at the same table with you that aren't doing the same thing you're doing. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, do y'all have any restaurant that you want me to look up? Anybody curious about one? I would love to look some up for you. I like to try to do 3 if y'all want to give me some feedback. This was my unsweet tea from Marlowe's today, and I put a little bit of monk fruit sweetener in it. I carry monk fruit sweetener in my purse. Okay, Chipotle. Let's see, Chipotle. There's Chipotle right there. Chipotle is on the list, Melissa. And so you could do a 1/4 cup of guacamole, refried beans, salsa, or cheese dip. Let's open that though. It's very important to open these. So when you open this up, how to make it approved. You can have 1/4 cup of any of these dips as your extra for the day. So this is why it's really important to know how you're going to be using these things. So an extra, like I explained last night, is just something a little extra. It's like you pick up the Andes mint on the way out of the grocery store. You're having a little bit of dip. That's something a little extra. So this would be your extra. So if you're going to Chipotle for lunch and you have an extra, and let's say that you typically have an extra in the afternoons for some reason, then you're going to be foregoing that extra in the afternoon. All right. Well, let's say that you go to Chipotle at night and you've already eaten your extra for the day. You would not choose to have this because you've already eaten your extra for the day. We're going to use foods purposefully. I always ask people when they talk to me about things, I'm like, how are you using it? What are you doing with it? What's your thought process? Is this a meal? Is this an extra, a snack? Is it a freebie? How are you using that? Because that's part of the process of thinking through making good decisions and being mindful. Okay. Okay. So obviously right here, Melissa, any meat with a green, it could be broccoli. I don't know if they've got broccoli, but I would throw some meat over a salad. What you could do is throw meat over a salad and have one of those extras, Melissa. That would be good. And let's open this burrito bowl. Burrito bowl with any meat, category 2 veggies and salsa. So basically they're telling you how to order it right there. And then they're telling you how to categorize it right there. And then featured keto salad or cauliflower rice bowl. Says half portion. You may have half the portion of a keto salad or cauliflower bowl as a meal replacement. Only 0-calorie condiments may be added. See, I love how they tell you that information. So it just means that you want to be prepared for that. And there's a paleo salad and a Whole30 salad. So those are some things that you could do at Chipotle. All right, Chili's. Chili's is on here. Okay, Chili's has got a lot of stuff. Look at the Chili's list. I mean, it's got a lot. Okay, so let's open this one up. It says order it. Okay, this is a 6-ounce classic sirloin with grilled avocado. This is very important to read before you go. Or if you're there, just be willing to, and you didn't know you were going to Chili's, and so you don't have a survival kit, then you just got to be willing to go with the ordering the way that it is. Order it with steamed broccoli or a category 2 side salad. Do not eat the tomatoes that come with the steak. See, that is, you put all that in a little cup, that's more than a 1/4 cup of tomatoes. This steak is a protein plus fat. You don't put those together. Your entire meal must fit under your both hands. Well, that's your portion rule. The avocado is your condiment. Okay. Because the avocado is your condiment, you may add 0-calorie condiments only if you wanted to have some other condiments. They need to be 0-calorie because the avocado is taking up the condiment calories. All right. Let's see. Let's see this. Chili's 1975 soft tacos. Order the lunch portion of the tacos and fill 1 50-calorie category 2 tortilla with the fillings from your 2 tacos. Okay, so you're going to need to go with a survival kit there. Any leftover filling may be eaten with a fork. 0-calorie condiments only 0-calorie condiments may be added to this meal. Do not eat the chips that come with it, sour cream or tortillas that come with it. What I've gotten really good at doing at restaurants is I eat a burger salad a lot of places. I know it seems a little funny, but you know how people will order their salad and they want to put some grilled shrimp or grilled chicken or something like that on their salad. I like a burger. I'm like, can I get a burger on my salad? And so I'll do that a lot of times. And I just cut it all up and eat it. Okay, let's see what the old timer burger is. Now, I don't order any burgers at restaurants with buns, but there is and I didn't do that before Shibboleth, but I mean, I didn't like buns anyway, but there is a bun I like out there. It's the BurgerFi bun in Kennesaw, and it's a holiday, obviously, but even on holidays, I don't eat the bun. We were at Hudson Grill recently and I ordered a burger, no bun, but I got their tater tots. Now, obviously, that was a holiday because I was eating tater tots, but I am smart enough now to not shove my stomach full of food. Buns take up a lot of space, and I'm not willing to take up that space. I do not want the real estate of my tummy to be filled with a bun, but I do not mind tater tots, okay? And I want room for those. So I did a burger and tater tots, even though that was a holiday, it was a better holiday than eating that bun. But if I want a bun, I go to BurgerFi. You'll learn all these different little things and start making really great choices for yourself. But this one says remove their bun and replace with your own category 2 bread, or preferably have the burger alone without the bread. Substitute broccoli or a side salad for the fries. 0-calorie condiments are preferred, but you may have up to 50 calories in approved combinations, keeping in mind that lots of calories in condiments may affect the weight loss meter. Okay, so what I love, hold on, I was thinking of something and it went away. I don't know, maybe it'll come back. So Chili's is a very popular one, but then you just kind of go through here and look and see how you can order. And look, I love Freddy's burgers. What I do is I get their burger lettuce wrapped. Now I did that before Shibboleth, but I was also eating the French fries, the sweet tea, and custard. It negated my lettuce wrap, but again, I did not want my space being taken up with a bun. But if you can order the single bacon cheeseburger without cheese, how to make it, order it as a lettuce wrap for your best option, or you may have it with your own category 2 bread. They do a really great job with that lettuce wrap. The bacon is your condiment, so only 0-calorie condiments may be added. So I've done that many, many times. They also have chili that's approved, a cup of chili. There you go. So Wendy's is not the only place that's got approved chili. Freddy's has approved chili. Panera has approved chili. Let's see what this says. Chili dog without the cheese. Order it as a lettuce wrap for your best option, or you may have your own category 2 bun, hot dog bun. Only 0-calorie condiments may be added. So it says you can order a chili dog without cheese. You can lettuce wrap it or put it on your own bun, and you would call it a meal replacement in your journal. Okay, so I hope that y'all have enjoyed looking at the restaurant guide. It's right there on the app on your phone. I actually use the mobile friendly website more than I do the app. The app's free, y'all, by the way, if you want to get it. But I use the mobile friendly website more. And what I did was I saved. See, if you look at my phone, there's my folder for Shibboleth right there. And I would click there and I have, let's see. Yeah, restaurant guide, just it's going to pull it up right there. So that's the way I do it. But let's click off of this. And if y'all think of any questions about that, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and check this box and we're going to have a look at wow challenges. Okay. WOW stands for War on Weakness. WOW challenges are weird and wacky challenges where you determine in your heart and in your mind that you are going to meet that challenge for the day. WOW challenges are one-day challenges, but can be done multiple days in a row. WOW challenges are great to practice exercising your self-discipline muscle, to use after a holiday, or for a perceived plateau breaker. They are designed to help you lose up to a pound in a day, caveat, depending on where you are in your journey. You earn a badge for your first WOW challenge, and the number increases on that badge for each WOW challenge completed. Pick some favorites by hearting a specific WOW challenge to help you when you hit a wall, need to regain focus, or to challenge yourself. So we're going to click right there. And this is a video that will just show you how to accept a WOW challenge and complete a WOW challenge. All right, so that's how you can watch that. Obviously, as on most other pages, we've got the search bar for you to use. You've got the My Favorites tab. And then there's just lots of pictures and lots of fun, wacky, crazy names. Please do not judge a WOW challenge by its name. You might have to open and look at these, okay? And look, there's lots and lots and lots of them. All right. But one thing before we start digging into those, I want to show you something real quick. There's this little tab called My History. And if you click on My History, it will show you all the WOW challenge you've ever done before. So if you did one and then you forgot which one it was called, you could always go back there and look it up and see which one it was. Okay, so if y'all tell me a food, I will be happy to see if we've got some WOW challenges with that food in it. But I'm going to, and I like to at least look for 3 from y'all's suggestions. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this one because this one is a fabulous WOW challenge. It's called Pistachios and Weight Loss Go Hand in Hand. And let me just say, I was judging that one by its name. And I did not want to eat just pistachios for a meal, and I was kind of judging it by its name. Well, one day I decided to click on it, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. So I've hearted it. Okay, that's where you heart it. 98 other people have hearted it. If I wanted to accept this and I wanted to do this, I would click the accept button. I would choose the date that I want to do it on, and then you click accept, and it will make your journal look new and special on that day. It's going to have a little border around it and a WOW challenge at the top. It's really, really cool. I am going to make a suggestion. Let's say that you click this little calendar and you think, I want to do this WOW challenge next Saturday. Unless you're sure, don't click it. So if I would not choose this until right before that, because if you don't do it, you get a little purple diet devil that comes into your timing chart. And you can make that diet devil, that purple diet devil, for not completing a WOW challenge. You can make that go away the very next time you complete a WOW challenge. It would go away. But I don't want the purple guy. So I always accept them the night before or the morning of. Okay, but right now, okay, I saw avocado and I see peanut butter and jelly. Okay, so for breakfast, you could have 2 eggs with 2 ounces of cheese. That's a little bit more cheese than normal. So that's what's one thing that's fun and special about this one to me. But eggs and cheese, I do that for breakfast a lot. So it was like, okay, cool. That sounds good. And then when you get to lunch, if you like pistachio ice cream and you might want a pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement, you can order it right here. If you click there, that's going to take you to Travis's Advocare site. Travis has been an Advocare representative for 20 plus years. This is high quality products. You're going to see these a lot of sporting events and things like that. So if you were looking at, and he has a degree in sports nutrition. So if you want that, you order it from there. But look, he's given us an option, or any other approved protein shake or meal replacement. Well, I do that all the time. So this worked out fine. And then for dinner, you get 4 to 6 ounces of chicken breast, fish, or 96% lean ground meat. You can cook it up in some MCT oil, grill it, use 0-calorie cooking spray. It says with only 0-calorie seasonings. So there was something a little special right there. Only 0-calorie seasonings. Add up to 1 cup of any Shibboleth approved category 2 veggie. Well, that's a normal meal for dinner. This is a wonderful wow challenge. You get, I think, regular breakfast, a meal replacement for lunch, and a delicious dinner. So I really like this one. Now, when you are reading a wow challenge, if you don't like the food items and the things that are listed in the wow challenge, just don't do that wow challenge. But whatever you do, do not reach out to us and say, well, I want to do this wow challenge, but I don't like X, Y, and Z. Can I do it this way? No, you cannot. Why? Travis has already looked at the nutrition for the entire day, and it's set up for success. If you start going and switching things out, then it won't work as well. Okay, so if you don't like the way it's written, there's plenty more to choose from, but I wouldn't just reach out and say, can I switch this up? Now, what you can switch up is the order in which you eat these things. So let's say that you want to have a protein shake or meal replacement for lunch, and then this for breakfast, and you want to do the eggs for dinner. Or if you end up eating this chicken and veggies for lunch and want to eat the eggs for dinner and the protein shake or meal replacement for breakfast, you can switch up the order in which you eat them. You just can't switch the products around because they have already been looked at for the nutrition for the full day. And if we go changing them around, it might not work as well. Okay, so let's look up avocado. Okay, so I looked up avocado there, and there are 3 different things you could do. So this one says avocado number 1, number 2, and number 3. Tracy's avocado, eggs, and category 1 and 2. Tracy's avocado and bacon, chicken soup or barbecue chicken, and Tracy's avocado and category 1 and 2. So really what we have to do is go, okay, I want to look at all of those. So you can have 2 eggs with half an avocado. Scramble the eggs with Pam cooking spray. You see, it says, well, it could, now any 0-calorie cooking spray works fine. Okay, but this is not telling you to do MCT oil. It's saying specifically to use 0-calorie cooking spray. For lunch, 1 slice of category 2 toast with half a sliced avocado. So if you have 1 avocado, look, there's half of it used at breakfast. There's half of it used at lunch. 1 slice of Ezekiel bread is also allowed. Okay, well, that's Ezekiel bread's a category 3, and it's telling you a category 2, but he's giving you an option there. So if you really like Ezekiel bread, which I do, but I just don't eat it much on Shibboleth now, you could do that. And for dinner, grilled chicken salad with category 2 greens with a half a sliced avocado. So there's another half a sliced avocado. Use approved dressing only. Okay, so that's one. And if you want to do it, you can heart it right there. 294 other people have marked that one. That's a pretty popular one. So let's look at this one. This one is 2 ounces of approved turkey bacon or turkey sausage with half a sliced avocado. A bowl of chicken soup with no rice at a Mexican restaurant, and then it says usually has avocado in it. Dinner, grilled barbecue chicken breast with half a grilled avocado. Cut avocado in half, remove the seed, drizzle with lemon juice, brush with MCT oil, place cut side down on the grill and cook for 3 minutes. Sounds good. So if you like that, you can heart it, you could do it. Let's see what this last one is. You skip breakfast. For lunch, make guacamole using the Shibboleth approved recipe. And look right there. You click, you're at the recipe. And then you can have a quarter up to a third of one of the following approved chips. Health-wise chips, which, by the way, I need to screenshot that because they quit making those. Double bites or bonitos. You may also have raw celery, raw carrots, or sliced bell peppers too. For dinner, 1 approved tortilla with grilled chicken and fibrous carbs with guacamole as a condiment. Salsa is also fine. So there you go. There's another one. And now let's look up peanut butter. I'm going to put in peanut because I'm going to try to put peanut butter. The fewer words you use, Leona, the better. Okay, so we've got peanut butter, bran crisp to ripped. I'm not going to look at that one because bran crisp is hard to get right now. Okay, PB&J, peanut butter. Okay, let's look at this one. 2 slices of nature's own calorie honey wheat bread. And look in parentheses, it says other bread options listed in special instructions. All right, so let's scroll down to special instructions because you always want to go there. You may use, okay, so I'm not going to read out all of those breads, but that is where you would find some options. Because remember earlier I said, listen, don't ask if you don't like the options. They're giving you options right there, but don't ask beyond those. Okay, because we've already done all the work. It's ready for you to do. And then 1 tablespoon of approved peanut butter and 1 tablespoon of approved sugar-free jelly. And look, you are having that for 3 meals. So basically you're having peanut butter and jelly. Leona, if you really like peanut butter and jelly, that is 3 peanut butter and jelly, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's see, peanut butter and bio coffee. Let's go ahead and just open it. Breakfast, bio coffee with half a high protein Shibboleth brand bar. By the way, those things are absolutely delicious. Or 1 whole health warrior bar, or 1 kind plus bar. So you get options there. Lunch is the same thing. You may fast through lunch or have the same lunch as you had for breakfast. And then with dinner, an approved peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Approved jelly is allowed. Use no more than 2 tablespoons of approved peanut butter. Now that one, the other one said 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. This one says no more than 2. So this one's giving you a little bit different options. So you want to make sure that you do which one that it says that you want to do. Let's see this peanut butter and salad. 1 to 2 tablespoons of better and peanut butter, or 1 to 2 tablespoons of buff baked peanut butter, or 1 to 2 tablespoons of approved natural peanut butter in a La Tortilla wrap, or any other approved tortilla with or without a category approved sugar-free jelly. For lunch, a small fast food type salad with approved dressing. This actually would work good, if you eat out for lunch. And then dinner, you're doing the same thing as you did for breakfast. So that would be good. And then this one's been popular. Let's see. That's basically the same breakfast as I read just now. But then it says a small fast food type salad with approved dressing. In lieu of having a side salad, you can opt for a Wendy's chili. And then for dinner, you're having peanut butter and jelly again. So we got plenty, Leona, plenty for peanut butter and jelly. But let me show you one that is really, really popular. Mighty Muffin. So the Mighty Muffin one that I really like is this one right here. Muffin Top Be Gone. Muffin Top Be Gone. So you have a Mighty Muffin for breakfast with or without fat-free Cool Whip. Now that's something special because we don't usually put condiments on meal replacements, and a Mighty Muffin is a meal replacement. Then lunch, you would do the same thing. And then dinner, a Zaxby's grilled chicken salad. Leave off any croutons or crunchy things. If you want croutons, well, we don't have that Proti bread anymore, so we can ignore that. Maybe I should check that out. Use only an approved salad dressing. Salads should only have grilled chicken, category 2 veggies, and a little cheese. You may add additional fat-free cheese. So if you know that you like to add a little fat-free cheese, then you might want to take a little bit of additional fat-free cheese in a bag, and then you can add it. Or if you're bringing it home, you could do it there. Now, I do this one like this quite a bit. I have the Mighty Muffin for breakfast, the Zaxby's grilled chicken salad for lunch, and then the Mighty Muffin for dinner. I've done that before. So you can switch them around. Now, obviously, it just depends on how your day is going for that. But let me just show you something that's also really, really popular, because what a wow challenge can do for you is it can help you fill a void. Let's say that you are really like wanting some ice cream and you want to stay perfect. Well, you could use it as a snack, or you could do a wow challenge, which would typically give you lots of ice cream, depending on which one you pick. And it's also designed to help you lose up to 1 pound in a day, depending on where you are in your journey. So let's look up ice cream real quick, and we will end with this. So there are 5 right here. And the one that is pretty popular, these halo top ones right here are pretty popular. So let's go ahead and look at this one. So for breakfast, you could have an approved shake or an approved bar. Now look, most of the time it just says approved shake or approved bar, but right here it says do not exceed 250 calories. That's because Travis has already looked at all the nutrition, and that's what he wants you to do for the day. Lunch, up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top, and for dinner, up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. Now, I'm just going to tell you, I think I'd be hungry on this one. But if I wanted ice cream, I might do it. And you're going to lose weight doing that one right there for sure. Okay, let's look right here. So if I don't want to be hungry and I think that one might make me hungry, then I'm not going to accept it and do it, unless I really wanted to challenge myself. But this one sounds really good to me. AHS pancakes or Healthwise pancakes. Now remember, when I was talking about these last night, this AHS and the Healthwise products are products that are specifically made for weight loss. We sell those in our store. So you can have pancakes with 2 scoops of Halo Top. You may also use sugar-free syrup. Who wouldn't want some ice cream and some pancakes and some syrup all together? That sounds good. And then lunch, Chick-fil-A. We're going to have Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. See, on Shibboleth, you can also do their fried nuggets, but in this particular case, you would choose to do grilled nuggets because that's what it says, with a side salad. And it says use your own salad dressing if having the side salad. See, normally we could also have their light Italian dressing from Chick-fil-A, but that does not say that here. You use your own salad dressing if having the side salad. And dinner, up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. That one sounds really good. You can see I've hearted it. 168 other people have hearted it. And there are 3 more options for you to look at ice cream. I hope that y'all have enjoyed tonight going over and just seeing that there's the advanced combination chart, how to find things in the video library on specific topics, how to use the restaurant guide, and how to use wow challenges or find some wow challenges that you might like to do. So if you are not a Shibboleth member, y'all get a membership. It is going to be the best money you have ever spent on investing in yourself. And it's probably going to be the least expensive, because we spend a lot of money on ourselves that doesn't even do us any good. 99 bucks for a year. www.shibbolethdeals.com, and you're going to get access to all the education that you need and all the tools and resources that I've been showing this week on the live videos, and we're here to help you. You got mentor appointments and all kinds of fun motivation all the time. It is wonderful. So I'd absolutely love for y'all to get that membership. Feel free to share that with your friends, because guess what? It's fun to have a Shibboleth buddy. Get a Shibboleth buddy. I have Shibboleth buddies. I talk the talk and walk the walk with my Shibboleth buddies. As we hop off of here tonight, my prayer for you is keep them safe day and night. Give them courage, strength, and might. Y'all can do this. We can change habits. I'll see y'all tomorrow night for our final lap of this week's Fast Track. And tomorrow night, we are going to go over how you would get text notifications, what type of mentor appointments we have available, your next steps, which I'm going to take you to Travis's original daily doses, teach you how to unlock your pink t-shirt for purchase, and look at the little store. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow night.